Hello, everybody, and happy Wednesday. I just want to check in with you on a couple things taking place online right now. So far, we have an amazing array of responses to using the post-colonial lens, whether it's exploring the various pictures that I've put up in the gallery walk or the videos that I put up on the page after that. We have so many impassioned, astute, uh, angry even, and anger is a gift, by the way, the angry responses to the representations of those very cringeworthy videos. I will acknowledge and admit that they are extremely cringeworthy, and I shudder every time I watch both of them, especially that second Looney Tune one. I always debate whether or not to kind of show that and open that up, but that's a part of our culture, right? And as cringeworthy as that video is, I think it's important that we have to remember to keep from forgetting. Because if we forget that that was a normal part of our culture, what's to stop it from becoming a normal part of our culture again, right? And so I want to stay vigilant in holding media companies accountable for representations that they produce, right? And so even though that video was from almost 100 years ago, right, we still as a society deal with that hegemonic ideological construction still today, right? Still today, the reality that was created, the division, by making fun of a group, and by, as many people have correctly isolated, by dehumanizing and infantilizing, right? Making a culture look like children. That it's made the post-colonial work possible, right? It's made that oppression, that hegemony possible, because when a culture, by and large, believes that the other culture is inferior, then it believes in a patriarchal role almost, as many of you picked up. The role of the father comes in and says, I must take care of that less than group and raise them up in civilization in my image, right? I must create them in the image of my own culture, right? And so it's that representation, that cringy representation, that creates the almost justification for subjugation. And so those are the things that I want us to kind of keep in mind as we're watching this video. And if you're angry, good. Stay angry. As the Rage Against the Machine song Freedom so emphatically puts it, anger is a gift. So let's use that in order to drive our analysis of the literature, right? To look at the world around us and not let it blindly slip these representations by us, right? Let our analytical lenses call this out, right? Let us use our voices and make that difference, okay? So keep doing it. So many awesome things. I will be getting to some responses in the video discussion. I won't be able to do a video response to everybody because, as you might have noticed, sometimes it takes a little bit to save. So if you're having issues like, oh, it's not saving, it's not working, it's just lagging. Give it some time and it will. So it takes a little time. Even my computer and my setup takes some time. So just be patient with me. It's just an experiment, and so I appreciate all of you who have taken the opportunity to put yourself out there. Okay, great stuff so far, and I'm getting on it really quick. For the rest of the week, we have two really cool articles that are super important to the post-colonial movement and really just to the world at large. Right. So we're going to read the first few chapters of W.E.B. Du Bois's book, Souls of Black Folk, and he really focuses on how that oppression and how that hegemonic kind of culture impacts the psyche of a black man living in America. And it's powerful stuff written in the early 1900s, right? So really powerful stuff. I hope you enjoy that. And we're also going to read The Fact of Blackness by Frantz Fanon, who is a black man from Martinique. And he also really, in very powerful and emphatic tones, describes the psychological condition of being a person of color living under a white regime, right, of hegemonic ideological construction. Super powerful stuff. And so as you're responding to some of these articles, feel free to explore how each one of these writers might have responded to that horrible cartoon. Frantz Fanon would have been contemporary-ish with it, right? So he might have actually been seen it firsthand, right? So explore how they might respond to that cartoon. Other than that, keep doing what you're doing. Everything is beautiful, and I'll see you online really, really soon.